I don't know where the fuck we are.
I'm still looking for the map, I'm sorry.
The fuck?
Yeah, I think you may have it upside down or something.
Maybe?
Possible.
Oh, this is
Have
great.
It probably doesn't help that it's a 3D map.
Oh, I get to choose my car? That's awesome. Difficulty balanced. Act 1. Let's get started, shall we? We're heading out, y'all.
Remember, you still have DAC insurance on it.
Oh, good. Heading out is a game about a road trip. Listening to the radio is an essential part of it. Your answers will help us customize the radio broadcast and make the experience more personal to you.
Oh no.
If you don't want the radio host to discuss issues you find sensitive, choose random answers. Thanks. Have fun. Oh boy. Ready to take a personality test?
I mean, I've done worse things. Wait, am I testing your personality, or are we taking a quiz?
Maybe.
Or are we just chaotic and just bleh?
Greatest regret. Hey, how's it going, Nightmare?
You know, I'm kind of curious at what that one night entails.
It is vague enough that it's probably a relationship thing. However, it can be applied to just about anything.
It's a good catch-all if you your biggest regret doesn't fall into that section.
Oh yeah.
I sure hope that this music isn't like copywritten. We're gonna find out though.
Boy howdy.
Would like to see as well. Kind of a bit hard to appreciate sights if I can't see.
Final roar of an engine dying. The pain. Then you die. You wake up in your car. That dream again. The accident. It felt so real. The phantom pain of every fake injury pulsates through your body. The radio turns on by itself, snapping you back to reality. Dean Spencer's familiar voice drowns out the sound of your heart pounding.
As the Canadian Civil War enters a critical phase, the U.S. government decided today to close the Mexican border to minimize the...
The news is disturbing, but also somehow comforting. You've heard it before, but there's no time for a break. That thing after you, it's getting closer and closer. You take a deep breath. Focus. There are two things you know for sure. First, you need to run. Never slow down. Never stop for too long. Your fears are chasing you, and once they catch you, well, that's the end of the line. Second, you've got things to do. To challenge and defeat the greatest driver alive. The legendary... what's their name again? Never mind that now. That's your goal. Now, run.
The fuck is this?
The legendary. What's their name again? That is hilarious.
Straight up, I think I know one we are. And I'm going to have to grab a different map. because the Canadian Civil War might be my fault.
What do you mean it might have been your fault? Uh-oh. This controls like shit.
Sorry, my foot was on
Be
the secondary
gentle.
accelerator.
Kicking
Can you
track,
pause the
though.
game, Bob, and see if there's a streamer option?
Alright, let's check. Audio. No.
I like
Check,
subtitles.
check.
Yeah, we seem to be good.
Dyslexia font, balance, automatic gearbox, hidden consequences. Rules of Bob.
Oh,
Always.
that. Yep,
Beautiful.
yep.
Hey, Willie!
Hey, Willie. Robot, this
Hey, Willie.
is a diverged reality that I've ordered through once. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Bob, if you see a gentleman with a cane in a green suit jacket, avoid him at all costs.
Hmm.
Oh, I think we already had some hidden consequences already.
How did you get used to how this thing drives?
Why does it keep making you slow down when that happens?
Because it's giving you enough time to read before this happens.
Yeah. Because it's forcefully pulling your eyes away from the road. It's giving you a second to correct course if you're not driving properly, or preventing you from running into the side when it pulls your eyes away from the road.
Detour question mark?
Forward or to the right? Ah, the police are there. I think we're in Chicago. Or at least we were in Chicago.
Right?
Oh look, the Donut Brigade is here.
I like that.
But I like donut.
Hold on. This is it, folks. This is the hero we always needed but never deserved. The whole city's in a state of fucking paralysis because this chick just made the grandest entrance of her life. And I don't care that you're all so convinced she's a dude, because that dude's a chick. Mark my words. She's like a jackalope.
Dude looks like a lady.
Interstate jackalope. Ooh, that has a nice ring to it. Hear that, American Press Association? You should hire me. Actually, no, don't. Ooh, a cookie! Guys, I just found a cookie! Been looking for you for a week, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, mother of God. That's delicious. It's like tasting sunshine. Shut the fuck up, Chirpwood! I'm tasting sunshine!
I would like to confirm what Robot said. We were not in Chicago. We are in fact in New York State somewhere.
Hmm.
I will try to figure that out as we go. However, we might be trying to get to state line.
Right. I like the radio broadcasts so far.
Great. I like the
Stop
music.
by the side of the road trying to calm your breath. They didn't get you, not this time. What did that girl nickname you? The Interstate Jackalope? If only she knew that you're running from more than just cops. Memories, disappointments, past mistakes. Like your first love. The one you never talk about. It happened so long ago. You've changed a lot since then. What's done is done. You moved on and there's no point thinking about it, right? You fire up the engine.
Surprising robot. I think most radio hosts have ADHD.
Ah, so you're average YouTuber then.
You know what? I just had an idea. I've just had an idea.
There's light, no darkness, no voices in the bright
This
void.
reminds me of
No
Squinto
pain.
doing Victor a
Only
little bit.
pure, peaceful sadness.
Yeah, it does.
It feels
I was about
good
to
just
say,
lay
but
there.
you beat me to the
You've run
punch.
for so long, and now, finally, it's over. You almost forgot what it's like to just stay in one place. Oh, how you've missed it. But something's urging you to go back and try again, one more time.
No, I
No.
got a better idea.
You don't want this. You don't need this.
We're not playing as me. I know who we're playing as.
Go.
Yeah.
Victor.
No. I mean, Victor might be a good idea.
So according to the map, we either were just coming out of Detroit and hitting Lansing, or we were just coming out of Grand Rapids and hitting Lansing, then heading south.
Wait, so are we playing as Victor or are we playing as Adrian Driscoll?
I mean, Driscoll would be an interesting idea. Let me see.
We'd probably have to get Mudkip in on this then if we did that, though. Ah, even better.
We're gonna play this shit as Gabby, see what choices she would make.
Wonderful. Wait, does that mean I'm Dominiette?
Maybe.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Ooh, Gabby's first love. Gabby's first love still lasts. Sure, the originals died and she's had to clone her a few dozen times, but... Do clones count as being in a relationship?
Once you get soul transfer involved, yes.
Soul transfer is not something that she did for a while.
Would it technically be also an affair as well?
I don't think so, because
So-
it's the same person, it's the same memories, it's just a different body.
I would say it counts as the same relationship to a specific point.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is biologically, it is still them. Psychologically, it is debatably them.
Okay. Relationship. What is Gabby's greatest regret?
Unfortunately, there's no "it's complicated" option, which gently sucks.
Giving up on a dream?
From what I remember from season 1, she did give up on something, but she was working on fixing it.
A lot of things change over the years. And now every single one of you are going to be hearing the narrator as Victor Vicious. I'm telling you fucking right now.
It's going to be gone in like 10 minutes.
Mm.
Press any key.
Where's the any key?
There's speed.
Hilariously, I
lightning
have one of
glare,
those.
A car crash. The final roar of an engine dying. The pain. Then you die.
And then you wake up again somewhere else.
You wake up in your car. That dream again. The accident. It felt so real. The phantom pain of every fake injury pulsates through your body. The radio turns on by itself, snapping you back to reality. Dean Spencer's familiar voice drowns out the sound of your heart pounding.
As the Canadian Civil War enters a critical phase, the U.S. government decided today to close the Mexican border to minimize the
The news is disturbing.
This is
but
Gabby,
also
that I'm the
somehow
random
comforting.
vending machine that's spotted at
You've
road
heard it
stops.
before. But there's no time
Beautiful.
for a break. That thing after you, it's getting closer and closer. You take a deep breath. Focus. There are 2 things you know for sure. First, you need to run. Never slow down. Never stop for too long. Your fears are chasing you, and once they catch you, well, that's the end of the line. Second, you've got things to do. To challenge and defeat the greatest driver alive. The legendary... what's their name again? Never mind that now. That's your goal.
I love
Now,
that. What's their name again?
run.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
They probably got something in their car Gabby wants.
Probably. Hilariously, if this is Gabby, that does in fact mean that the Canadian Civil War is entirely my fault. Because this is ramifications of the incident that would come to be known as the crash. Oh, I see what it's doing. Makes sense.
That's how they're explaining that it's a roguelite.
Yeah.
Right away! Don't stop! Don't turn back. Wait, I'm looking back.
Don't turn back. You can look back all you want. Hello, Ocleon. They're on the run.
I need to get used to these controls, damn.
This feels like the type of game that would do better with a wheel and pedal system.
Ow. I could only imagine how much of a pain in the ass it would be with this on a keyboard.
Oh, 100%. Have you ever wanted your dreams to be real? What if you weren't given the choice?
shit. Fuck.
I'm surprised we still have side mirrors. That DAC upkeep and maintenance contract is doing some real work here.
Uh-oh.
It's almost the donut brigade.
Nope. What, do you get points for near misses or something?
Apparently.
It was almost like GTA.
Man, I wish this game controlled like GTA.
GTA actually controls surprisingly well.
Hold on. This is it, folks. This is the hero we always needed but never deserved. The whole city's in a state of fucking paralysis because this chick just made the grandest entrance of her life. And I don't care that you're all so convinced she's a dude, because that dude's a chick. Mark my words.
Dude
She's
looks like a lady.
jackalope.
Mhm.
The interstate jackalope. Ooh, that has a nice ring to it. Hear that, American Press Association? You should hire me. Actually, no, don't. Ooh, a cookie! Guys, I just found a cookie. Been looking for you for a week, buddy.
Hey, Shinzo.
Been looking for you for a week there, bud.
That's delicious.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
there, bud.
tasting sunshine. Shut the fuck up, Chirpwood. I'm tasting sunshine.
I don't like that sky. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, it's fine, Bob.
What the fuck happened?
It's just radiation.
I think you paused it.
Ah, shit. So, I can't, apparently I can't, Alt-Tab out.
Have you tried the window?
To the windows? To the walls?
You
We're not
stopped
going
by
to
the
finish
side
that
of
for
the road
the
trying
to maintain the
calm your
rating.
breath. They didn't get you. Not this time. What did that girl nickname you? The interstate jackalope? You're leaving everything behind, but you wish you didn't have to renounce it all. Cherish some memories, like that of your first love. It still lasts. Feelings never went away. Not many people have that. Sometimes you can't believe how lucky you are. You just wish you could be together right now. You fire up the engine.
Shinzo, the cookie wasn't in the car. It was hiding in an indie broadcast booth.
And apparently it tastes like sunshine.
There's drugs involved, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah, I can hear Squinto. I can hear Squinto so much.
Your goal is to... The best racer alive is waiting for you.
So we just came out of Detroit. If we head directly south, we're heading into a Force 3 police.
You are in a city now. Press down to explore the city and unlock additional city actions. Uh-huh. I'll need a favor, and I'll owe you $10 if you take this to Fort Smith in Arkansas.
Arkansas is almost directly south
It's
of us.
pronounced Arkansas.
Traveling takes time and costs money. You can encounter different things along your way. Story events, radio broadcasts, road races. When ready, choose the next destination by selecting the road with L and pressing A on the route.
Alright, what do we got? Three story bits. One to the south, two to the west.
Oh, but that's Route 69.
Nice.
Hey, Anon. Surprisingly, we won't be going through Ohio. We've already been through Ohio. Which is probably where we picked you up, honestly.
You can control your speed on the map. Press R right trigger to accelerate. What's your fuel cost? They'll grow as you raise your speed on maps. Uh-huh. Hold LT to hide from the police.
Beautiful.
A glimpse in the road. A drive-in wedding.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I'm expecting many
You
muscle
meet
cars.
them wandering around an abandoned drive-in theater. An eccentric rock star and her girlfriend, a new wave poet, the more talented half, some say. You know them from the news. Sex scandals, drugs, great music, and gigs escalating into full-blown anti-war riots.
Okay. It's fucking Victor. All I hear is Victor, I swear to God.
Or
We're
Driscoll.
going to have to talk to Squinto about his unregistered role in this game.
You hear Driscoll because Squinto voices Driscoll too.
Yes. Hey, Cam.
There's a wedding underway. You see the priest, the grandma, and a few friends. A lone wanderer would make a splendid ring bearer, says the rock star. The poet looks hesitant, scared even. It's clear none of this was her idea. Sure, she's in love, but marriage? Here? Now?
What would Gabby do?
Why not roll a D2?
You're thinking of a coin, huh?
Hmm.
Here's the thing. When Gabby first met her girlfriend was extremely aggressive due to the fact of her genetic mutation due to morphs. But it had to take time for Gabby to calm her down. She's not gonna. If the girl is scared, that's a reason to help her get to the process.
Yeah.
Your wanted level rises from fast driving, road races, and police chases. You can lower it by crossing a state line.
I have good news. What's the good news? The good news is they went past.
Jared from Route 96. Oh, God.
Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
Let's go with the talk radio for a bit. I want to hear what these people say. I'm interested about this. This is kind of interesting. This is kind of chill.
Yeah. Chill
Although-
race on.
Ooh, there we go.
The headquarters of California's KCDQ-FM is still occupied by the famed radio host J.C. Leonard. As previously reported, Leonard has stormed the KCDQ building, locked himself inside the studio, and has been broadcasting a vulgar comedy show called Meltdown FM. Guns were initially reported, but we have not been able to confirm if Leonard has taken hostages or if the police are involved. In recent years, J.C. Leonard has become one of the most popular radio personalities in the country, awarded with 2 Golden Microphone Awards. He disappeared from public life 3 weeks ago after an on-air mental breakdown during which he confessed to drug abuse, pornography addiction, sodomy, marital infidelity, and hatred towards dogs.
We can't hang out with him anymore.
That man doesn't like dogs. We can't. Although, you have to wonder if he's a cat person.
Who am I to tell you how to live?
I mean,
Steve
cat person would be
freaking
fine.
Landry, a true American, a devout Christian, a patriot, a father and a husband, an entrepreneur who created the most powerful conservative talk radio in the country. From scratch. Congressmen, senators, lobbyists, presidential candidates, TV evangelists, media personalities, actors, producers, everyone knows who Steve Landry is. They're listening right now, along with 3 million other Americans. A proud white American with a gun and strong conservative views. That's who I am, you left-wing scum. Your worst nightmare.
I bet your favorite color is orange.
You're listening to Rainbow Revolution, your favorite pirate radio station with your favorite host, me, Riley. I'm like the best host there is. For real. How do I know that? I checked. All the others will bore you to death. Oh, we're gonna have a good time together. We can talk about anything. There's only one rule, no bullshit. So get ready. Mama's gonna pull your guts out and feed them to the chihuahua.
It's time for our revolution, assholes.
You have too much fun on this channel, lady.
She does, but Gabby likes her.
Fair. Well, if that aurora ever turns teal, we're in trouble.
Stop fear for 4 hours, gain focus, or lower wanted.
Well, the fear is going to follow us no matter what. It's currently 7 hours behind us.
Take care of your focus, or you might fall asleep behind the wheel. Plan to rest in cities.
Fear is currently 8 hours behind us, and it is diverging.
Ooh. And we have to go.
Race event.
We have to go down south.
What was the name of the town?
To some fort in Arkansas.
If I... Como, Wisconsin.
Ooh, a chance model. Hello.
You finally find a parking spot, but before you can exit the car, some guy gets in from the passenger side. He's furious. About fucking time. Alejandro's waiting. You don't even know where the place is? Jeez, take a left. Intrigued, you follow his directions and end up at a photo studio. Turns out they mistook you for a model, and you're going along with it. Why not? They're paying cash. You'll try to look Más emoción. Are you a professional or not? Alejandro shouts repeatedly. When you're done, they pay you a little. You gotta bail, though. The real model finally arrived.
Beautiful.
Oh, good.
Damn, you look cool.
I got an achievement called Daddy Cool.
Beautiful. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Bob. I spent a little bit of money and grabbed some hamburger chips.
Oh, look! The fear is an hour away. I lost all that fucking time.
We'd have to head south and head south fast. Because it is almost a straight shot south to where we're going.
So basically go south and just keep going south? Uh-oh. Profiling. That's not good.
Oh, no.
You know this image all too well. Black teens becoming suspects simply because of the color of their skin and a hothead cop determined to lock up or shoot down some dangerous criminals, even if it means ignoring the evidence. Textbook racial profiling. Yes, the system's broken, but you can do something about it in this case. Provoke the cop and hit the gas. The kids will disappear while the man in blue will occupy himself chasing the infamous interstate jackalope.
If it's one thing Gabby hates, it's a fucking racist. She's dealt with purists her entire life. For those that don't know, purists are those that believe that the morphs virus, the massive autogenic regulation failure syndrome, which is basically genetic mutations in humans, is a curse from God. And so, if you're a survivor, haha, you're target number one. Things were not fun in high school, especially when the cliques started forming into gangs. Let's see, there was the purists, there was the supers, there was the hybrids.
For the folks who've done several campaigns with me, where I've been a player, most of my characters have a severe problem with racism.
I have a psycho over here who mistook the road for a racetrack. I'm gonna stop him. Over.
don't have to stay on the road. You just can't slow down.
Brave or skilled. He's just too dumb to be afraid. No MD, but judging by his driving, the guy's a fruitcake.
Need one more.
Dispatch, we lost him. First left the county.
You know, Steve, I'm just so pissed off, sad and disappointed.
I hear you, Jeff.
I wanted something better for him, something more. I worked my ass off at the Chrysler factory for decades. We're from Detroit, Steve. I love this town, but living here is so damn hard.
Word.
My wages, they're just getting lower and lower. But despite that, I saved every penny for him, for my boy, my only child. He always dreamt of becoming an engineer. He had this funny yellow hard hat that he dragged everywhere he went. I told him that I'll pay for his college. He didn't listen. He knocked up his high school sweetheart, got married at 18, and now he's stuck. Why did he give up? I can't understand that.
Wait, is he talking about us?
Maybe.
I mean, we did come out of Detroit pretty quick there.
What do you think?
We are currently 3 hours ahead of our fear, and the fear can take multiple paths at the same time to get to us. I'd say either fame or stop fear.
I kind of dig this just a little bit. Are you the jackalope? I'll give you $13 if you can get me.
Oh, look, a catchphrase.
Be in first place when the song ends.
There's only one opponent. Should be relatively easy.
Mm-hmm. We going, son? Oh, fuck, I lost such a big lead on him.
We were inseparable in middle school. My first true love. But I'm a Jew, and her father was, well, a bastard. He forbade her to see me, and she didn't stand up to him. So, I never talked to her again. It's not that I still love Paula 30 years later. Come on, we were just kids. It's worse. I think about her regularly, imagining a different life with her. Stupidly hung up on all the what
Your
ifs.
first love still
What
lasts.
if we meet again?
JC
What
gets
if I
it.
call her? What if she's listening to me right now? Could she love me? Would I be happier with her? Or would I be the same miserable schmuck simply poisoning the life of a different woman?
I really don't like that red sky.
It could be worse. It could be teal, or orange, or green.
You know, considering the color scheme, I'm kind of thinking Mad World.
Ah, shit, we're in the devil's territory. Ooh, we got 4 hours. We need to pick up speed. We're losing time.
Bumping into these punks makes you think going out for an evening beer to the cheapest bar around was not the smartest idea you've ever had. But there's no hostility in the girl's voice. You're not from around here, are ya?
Nope.
She smiles and offers you a joint. The next couple of hours are a blur. Alcohol, laughter, pills, and a wild rush, accompanied by the roar of wind and sirens. When it's all over, a pocket full of coins softens the headache.
We lost a lot of time.
Oh, we lost a couple hours. Probably some.
We lost 5 hours.
Ooh. We were only 4 hours ahead.
This is bad. I gotta outrun the fear, which makes you wonder, what is Gabby running from?
Damn you, Jackalope. Why are you too long?
Fear's about to catch you. Drive fast and don't stray from the road. I hate that this road is super curvy.
I mean, it's a Midwestern back road by the looks of it. I'm not surprised. If this is the collapse, if this is the crash, That means that there's currently trans-dimensional collapse going on behind us, which would turn Gabby into a single point. In both time and space. That would be a reasonable thing to be afraid of her. Hey, what was Shadowdancerbob playing? That it kicked you from us to them. That shouldn't have happened.
Sounds almost like a typo or an autocorrect.
I mean, it was Twitch auto-kicking when they switched from mobile to desktop.
Holy shit, you seen that, people? This guy almost hit me.
What is winning, huh? Winning is what we all live for, isn't it? If you do something,
Believe it or
and you
not,
keep
I've actually
nailing it, well, it means
run
you're a
across
total rock star and
Shadowdancerbob
everyone
stuff
else sucks
before.
ass. Which feels good. knowing
Granted,
that
it was
you're
always me doing a
better
search
than
for
other
myself,
people.
but still.
Yes, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, no,
My
I used to
baby
get
girl,
hit
my sweet,
routinely
sweet
by
ray of
people looking for
sunshine,
somebody else
the
with a name very similar to mine.
frickin' jackalope. Can you hear me? Are you listening, hon? Can you hear me breathe? Congratulations on winning that race. You're a true winner.
Okay,
Did you gas yourself?
Apparently she really likes when I win.
She gassed herself by panting for a bit. Heat is way up, repairs are down by 3 pips. I believe we're still heading south.
Actually.
So south and west. So we can go either one of those ways. We just need to come back to the center of Arkansas.
Well, here's the thing. We go to Joplin, we go south, we go west, and then we head south again into Texas.
Fair. Yeah, because that's where we need to drop off the package. So hit Joplin then.
I'll give you $17 dues if you can beat me.
I mean, that'll bring our winnings up to a grand total of $30.
Alright, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Song time, 4:05. Fuck.
4-minute race, which means they probably start with a good lead.
Whoa, folks. You know who I've just seen? The interstate jackalope himself.
Shortcut to the left.
Oh my, it really is you, the Interstate Jackalope.
Should have gone to the left.
Well, we get another shortcut. We're about halfway through the song, and we've got 70 kilometers. Sorry, 70 miles. 70 yards? 70 yards. 20 yards. Right turn.
Come on, we're civilized people. Don't act like a caveman. Don't get too excited. I'm right behind you.
Turn to 85 yards ahead.
Take the money and beat it. I'll be faster next time.
Just give them a good smack, knock them on their side. That's where they belong.
I mean, it's hard to recover when you turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Joy Summers. Dwayne Summers. On the air, 1 2 1 2.
Joy's overtaking her husband's radio
Steaming
station
deck.
the first time she's standing up for himself, or for herself.
Quick and painless, here we go. Hello, folks. Joylene Somerset, and you are listening to Simple Living FM. Looking for house maintenance tips? We'll find them here. Business advice? Not from me. Hope to hear one of my cooking lessons? Or too late for that. But if you want to know personal details from a middle-aged woman's life going through a divorce, well, then you, my friend, have tuned into the right place. And if you suck a stick around, then
Freudian slip much? Okay, I see you.
It happens. Heat is currently sitting at 2/3 max.
How the fuck was that perfect?
You didn't revive any.
Higher wanted level will cause police to be more likely to catch you and react with more force. Watch out. Fear is 5 hours out. So far, so good.
all right. Well, it's in my contract, so I gotta read this. So you've got worn shocks. Shocks? What in God's name are shocks?
I see you don't drive.
To find out. Well, I just might have the solution for your predicament. I want to make sure that all of you good folks out there stay safe on the road. With deranged shocks. Great. The hell are they, though? Gee, tired of feeling every single pothole with your behind? Hard stops don't feel hard anymore. What you need is a brand new set of deranged shocks. The best darn shocks in all Arizona. Deranged shocks. American shocks for American people.
Mark.
Still got no idea what shocks are. But I have a strong suspicion that deranged doesn't either.
It's called shock absorbers.
Semantics. Sorry.
Oh, hello.
We're going to murder somebody.
When you decide to give the kind-looking older gentleman a lift, you expected a nice chat to chase away the fatigue. What you got is a drunken space program veteran complaining about Jews and racial purity, with an unmistakable Nazi tattoo on his forearm. Misunderstanding your silence as encouragement, the grandpa tells you about his past in the NSTAP and his post-war relocation to the U.S. He then falls into deep slumber. There's only one place fit for Nazis, the dustbin of history.
Perfect.
Yeah, no.
We do not encourage Nazi bars.
Nope.
Care to take a guess where Gabby's family is originally from? On her father's side. Russia.
Yep.
Gabby's father, the polar bear hybrid poker player, has ties to the Russian mob.
The worst thing about that, Bob, is he's not the only polar bear Russian poker player that I know.
Really?
The other one is a blessed of Erkan.
Did you know that when Gabby was growing up, her father would allow her brother, and all of her siblings to play him in poker with their weekly allowance to try to earn more?
That's a terrible idea.
Yes, it was. That's why all the girls said fuck that and walked off. Whereas her brother, the person who she split off from, chimera embryos is a fascinating topic of research, by the way.
Yes.
Always chose to make his to take a chance and to try to win big. He never fucking won big. He eventually started cheating with his abilities of time manipulation.
Temporal chronology. I wonder how much money we got off of him.
About $10.
Like $10. We are currently 7 pushing 8 hours ahead.
The prophecy, huh?
It is foretold. Hey, Bob,
You
been an
stop
hour.
to buy some water, and just as you're leaving the grocery store, an older woman accosts you. She says she knows your future and she can reveal it for a mere few dollars. Or you could just buy an apple.
You know what? Pay for it.
She grabs your hand, closes her eyes, hums, and finally whispers dramatically, "Beware of pink-striped pandas." Money well spent.
That's illegal.
You say that. Her father is literally a polar bear.
Yes. However, it's illegal to give out a fortune telling that involves either misfortune or warning.
Really?
Yes. Because far too many people run headlong into the fun. We are currently down a quarter of our focus, and we are at least 3 stops, if not 4 stops away. smear. Okay.
Oh, good. My wanted level went down.
Beautiful. That means you crossed a straight line.
I did.
Do we want $18?
I like $18.
It'll also absolutely jack our wanted level.
Really?
Yes. Every time we race, our wanted level jumps.
It's a good thing it went down, huh?
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that this is a roguelite game.
It might be.
Oh, fuck this road already.
Hey, perfect. I mean, you are in the southern range of the Appalachian.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this tune.
Wanna earn some bucks? Race me till the end of the song.
This song is kind of funky, I'll give it that.
I do like this in funk.
Kind of like a Rami in a way.
Funk and jazz is specifically Dominique's favorite music type. Hang a light for a detour. Right here.
The interstate jackalope himself. You may have overtaken me now, but the
Does this mean Dominique's been the one in charge of the radio the entire time?
Oh,
I wouldn't
this
doubt
is
it.
one where the detours are the only way to win then.
Not necessarily.
Detour right. Right here.
That's the speedster, the interstate jackalope. Holy smokes! You're just too slow. You may have overtaken me now, but the race ain't over yet.
We are only 14 yards ahead of Richard. And Danny. Left turn ahead.
Hey, it's that driver from the news. Good job pulling all those cops.
Whoop. Left turn here. Hey, Global Outcast, how's it going? Bob's in the middle of a race. We've lost both our taillights, Mr. Bob. Like Miss Gabby.
That's fine, I don't need it. I do, however, need that. And I still won.
Beautiful. We were almost 200 yards ahead by the end.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Police frequencies are buzzing with reports of a mysterious driver making fools out of pursuing humans. One officer injured. I hate this guy. You know I do. But until now, I thought that despite our differences, we both had true American blood pumping through our veins. Sons of the land of the free. But no, that homicidal scumbag raised his hand on a police officer. And the
Oh, you
moment
already
he
got
did
him.
that, he outed himself
Yes.
as a nihilistic, unpatriotic, America-hating, cop-killing barbarian. You're so brave? You like hurting Americans? Well, I have a message for you. Stop harassing our heroes and come at Steve. I'm ready for you, you sick twat. Face me, traitor. Come on, I'm waiting.
I knew if I just sat there and waited, it'd eventually trigger it.
Yep.
Without doing a revive.
Yeah. Which, Bob, the reason why I sat there and didn't give you the heads up when you crashed was because I was dealing with the unsolicited advertiser trying to open up the car door.
That's fine.
Fair enough. How much damage did we take during that?
A bit.
We took half a point of damage. We are down to 3/4 and 1/4 pin. We've earned $10.
Huzzah. Ooh, last night of freedom. Hello. Global Outcast, things are going well. How about yourself?
You met Sheila in a Japanese bar, half naked and armed, fragile, brilliant, and funny. She's a convict. It's the last night of freedom for her.
No, just listen to her.
Sometimes
She's
people
Jewish,
just need to
born in
listen to.
Poland. Family immigrated when she was 10. Twin brother died in Nam. She's bulimic. Just broke up with Toxic Tom. Bless you, Mrs. Machete. You're at her place when she goes silent and gestures towards her bed.
I'd say no.
I mean, that is entirely a Gabby choice.
Yeah, but Gabby's in a relationship.
Yes.
Gabby's in an open relationship.
Yes.
The way that Gabby and her girlfriend works is have as much fun as you want, but just know who's number one. At the end of the day, I'm the one that you come home to, no matter what.
Do what you want. Come home to me at the end.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have to worry about Gabby getting sick, because if she does get sick, the cure is just one bullet away.
I mean, with Dominette in the car, it might not have to go that far, but the level M is a miracle drug.
Okay. I'm being safe on this. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Max focus. Wait 1 hour.
It faded to black.
Beautiful. Bye, Miss Gabby. Have a wonderful time. I'm gonna go get a hamburger. Do we want to go to Oklahoma, which will immediately drop our wanted level?
Our wanted level isn't super high.
We're currently sitting at 33% wanted level in Arkansas. If we go to Oklahoma, we're dropping under a quarter.
What do we got? The Hermit,
and the Buffalo.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie.
The man standing across the road is completely motionless and doesn't even flinch as you approach. It's a bizarre scene. Both he and his buffalo companion stare at you without a word. Then, you hear his deep, breathy voice. He says the weather's nice today. The fuck's wrong with him?
He's a
He pulls
spiritualist.
something out of his satchel and presents you with 2 small wooden figurines. You have to ask yourself, what do you value most in life? Is it the people or peace and solitude? Choose wisely.
Ooh, those look like Viking carvings.
Those are fucking Viking carvings.
Hello, Wednesday.
People or solitude?
Side looks at the entirety of everything that is the lab. Is Gabby social or is Gabby antisocial? Does she do well on her own in her own head, or does she require other people to help quiet the turmoil that is her mind?
There's a reason why she collected so many.
Because goats are people? Looks at the rams.
I got a achievement that's an evil little goat.
Beautiful. Hail, Satan! Wait, no, she's a wrestler in this area.
There's a reason why Gabby kept collecting people. She had being alone for so long, but eventually that shit gets to you, and it makes you crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
I'm looking at you in judgment, brother.
Put me in a room. Gave me a jacket. And then there were rats. And rats make you crazy. Crazy.
Especially when it's warp fire rats.
At the first glance, they appear to be a group of colorful hippies, but when they block your path, you realize they're not hippies. They're just trouble.
Ah, fake hippies.
These junkies are so high you have no doubt you'll win the fight. But are you willing to attract attention just to save a few bucks?
Would you like to tell them to go fuck themselves, Miss Gabby? Or would you like me to? We're at a gas station. That's a terrible thing for Dominic to say.
By intimidating him. A classic win-win.
Beautiful. Mr. TTS Ram, don't judge the Bob. The Bob is nice. We are currently only 3 pips down on focus. We could probably do with some car condition. I like that. Yeah, beautiful.
Actually, we can make it a straight punch right down.
Yeah.
And so we're heading south.
Down to Dallas, Texas.
Hello, gas shortage.
Sham.
Damn sham.
You need fuel, but this is ridiculous. You can't afford to wait for hours on end. Gotta find the gas someplace else. Slam. I've had enough with your damn rations. I'm stopping at every gas station as it is. No chance I'll make it to the next one. Sir, it's government policy. There's no middle ground here. Whose side are you on?
The guy who's working here is a service individual, and he's beheld the person who pays his paycheck. He is at no fault. The truck driver is beholden to the person who pays his paycheck. The fact that he's lashing out makes it his fault.
The worker's right. They're not the ones to blame. It's much more complicated.
You know, I could do so many runs with this game with so many different characters.
Oh, 100%. Which, hilariously, Dominiette and Gabby seem to have very similar decisions for a lot of the stuff that goes on. We're now in Texas. We are down to 1 pit.
But my favorite, most important person in the world is my smart, beautiful, funny, sharp, talented daughter who's about to graduate high school. Haley, I know you're listening, and if you haven't died of embarrassment yet, I love you, baby.
She's a good lady.
What other, spicy details should folks know about your mom's life? Name's Joy Somerset, age, relevant, profession, a waitress, a freaking good one at a local diner. I work with my best friend, my fierce redheaded darling Barbara, aka Barbie. Oh, and I just left my asshole of a husband, so I am single and ready to mingle. Oh God, sorry Haley, guess your mama did embarrass you after all.
It's going well. She's a good lady.
She's gonna end up hooking up with Barbie.
We're currently 7 hours ahead.
Good.
Oh, look, a fucker. What's his name again?
As you drive up to the meeting spot, you're almost surprised to find someone actually waiting for you in this forgotten corner of the world. You can't see the driver, but the car seems familiar. It's probably the same model as yours. Good. The duel will be fair. The greatest driver alive. Well, not for long, you tell yourself with a smile. Suddenly, the opponent rushes forward. The race is on.
Why do I have a feeling this is fucking me?
Looks like you. Which, hilariously, it's doing the thing that Castor does when he moves at high speed. So this is definitely a collapse event.
Route 35.
Route 35 and 2 zigzags. It's been a long time since I've heard that song.
And
In
that
fact, I
is-
think the last time I heard that song was when I lived with stoners. Wait a sec.
And you've got your fear chasing you as well?
Oh, that is the collapse event. That was a squeeze. Good thing. Straight turn ahead. Straight turn here. That is the collapse event. Nobody else is registering it but us.
Think you can outsmart me? You're just flesh and bones, all alone in the universe. We both know your other half doesn't even love you, if they even exist, that is.
Just so you're a bitch.
What is it? You dare to disagree? Think someone can love you? Come on. We both know that's impossible.
Okay, Warshack.
Wait, what just happened? That glare, the crash, the voice. Did you lose?
The fuck was this?
It's the crash that you dreamed.
Between the questions popping up in your head, there's also a glimpse. Your past life comes to you. You were a racer, and a great one at that. a true champion, but you gave up. What stopped you from realizing your dreams? Was it fear? Lack of self-esteem? Laziness? All of the above, really. Trapped in a burnout pit, crushed by self-disappointment. You wanted to run away, and there's more to that memory, but your time is up for now. You die.
What the fuck? Why, because I touched the car?
You got too close to another instance. You caused the collapse.
You did your run.
Reputation level is high. People perceive you as a righteous, caring person who genuinely sides with the weak and the disadvantageous. Fame is high. Taking the risky route is your thing. Off-road wedding crusher. You help the bride run from her wedding.
Snowbob. You are aware of what happens when Gabby is confined to a singular mind, a singular instance at any given point in time, yes?
What's that?
Well, you've told me what happens when she's brought down.
When she's a single mind, that's a good thing, because she's a walking, talking paradox.
Yes.
As long as she's not known. But if this echo is a second version of her, then the two touching would mean that she's not
correct.
Alone. There's two minds in one body and not one mind. Which means, son of a bitch, she ceases to exist.
Fortunately, she was traveling with Dominiette, who has enough raw arcanum to separate them out before whoop,
Oh, look.
which would also explain why she woke up.
Although we did unlock Act 2, so I guess we did a good thing with that.
Yes. I could see Dominiette using a fucking Impala skull instead of the Basilisk skull. Could you, Bob?
I could see that.
Just changes out the skull every once in a while.
Oh, who is her best friend?
That's a wonderful question.
She doesn't have one anymore because they all died. Her family trauma? What family? They all died. She's been alive for a very, very long time, and the thing about living such a long life is watching those you love shrivel and fade away in front of you.
Well, Starlight knows about that. Starlight lived to the end of a universe.
Mm-hmm. Gabby lived to the end of a number of them.
There's speed, a blinding glare, a car crash, the pain. Then you die.
As the Canadian Civil War closed the Mexican border.
The same nightmare. The same day. What's happening? That blue racer. Maybe he has the answers.
That bitch is back. hot rod seems to have higher durability and a lower top speed. It also seems to control a little bit better.
I do like how everything is black and white except for one color.
Black and white, except for color, really. I guess 3 colors: red, blue, and yellow.
Yep. All the primary colors.
All the additive primary colors. Black, we're currently going that way.
Goodbye. Who knows where we're going? We're chasing a blue car that's an asshole. That might be me.
It's Jolene Somerset here with Simple Living. News of the day. One driver, one city, one high-speed chase. An unidentified suspect is causing some real trouble on the streets. Real trouble.
She's a fan of you.
It's that manner of speaking, you know? It's so unnatural. Nobody talks like that. Maybe it's for the best. Who'd want to spend their time talking about all these tragedies or some maniac running from God knows what? If not the news anchor, then what? The radio station's shutting down and I can't be a waitress forever.
I don't think she likes me. Well, I'm starting back at 0 fame. Kinda.
The Interstate Jackalope, on the road once again, on your own as always. Truth be told, you don't have anyone you call your best friend, but you don't feel like you need others, really. You never minded being on your own. It's easier this way. Relationships are too complicated and painful. Besides, no one can help you now anyway. It's time to go.
You have to be able to be self-sufficient. Don't force someone else to carry you. Be ready to carry yourself.
We're now heading to the far side of Detroit. That's right, Texas.
We're in Indiana.
We're in Indiana. We just came out of Detroit.
One telephone booth, one coin. The only number you remember. 3 signals before someone picks up. A familiar voice on the other side. You used to do everything together. Then life happened. You haven't talked for 12 years.
This is your player panel. You can find information about your choices. Oh, we can find information about the hosts.
Ooh, fancy.
Hi, it's Jolene Somerset here with Simple Livin'. News of the day.
Okay.
You're listening to Rainbow Revolution, your favorite pirate radio station with your favorite host, me, Riley.
Okay.
I'm like the best host there is. For real. How do I know that?
So we can actually go back and listen to previous broadcasts.
That's nice.
I kind of want to go south to get more radio.
Let us radio then.
How much money do we actually have? $18.
That should be enough to get us there. Maybe not there and all the events, but enough to get us there.
What the fuck?
Okay, Bruce, focus. Yes, I'll start with the home invasion in Chicago, but, we dropped the stats. The fact that it's an isolated incident will only muddle the picture. That motherfucker had Timothy Leary's book in his apartment. From here, we move on to the Black Panthers party. They're hiding Leary, and they sympathize with the Palestinians. And the Palestinians were recently applauded by that one Democrat from Ohio, so, basically the Democrats are the same as the murderer from Chicago. So our take is that the radical left Dems want to take away our houses and our safety. Why is that on-air sign on? Bruce, turn it off!
Oh, now I can see why they say, oh, if there's any sensitive subjects, you may want to turn it off.
Yes. Mr. So I'll have you know that we're not allowed to talk about political stuff on this channel. Our focus is low, but if we explore, we might be able to get some stuff.
We didn't.
Yes, you can talk about Squirrel with a Gun, because it is apolitical for current events.
I want more talk shows.
Preferably not with Mr. Leonard. I hear there's an amazing radio channel coming from out of California.
People
But
actually listen to his broadcasts? They listen to that that crook, that little pathetic excuse of a man? Come on, people. Open your eyes and your ears. Let's take a look at that marriage is sacred crap. The whole a wife's duty is to stand by her husband. You're unhappy. He drives you crazy. Well, it's simple. Don't get so emotional, sweetheart. Just listen to your man. And the funny thing is, Mr. Landry, You're the emotional one by your own standards. Yes, Steve, anger is also an emotion. My advice to you, mister, don't get so emotional. You don't want people to confuse you with a woman, do ya? Good God, I feel so bad for his wife.
As I was saying, there's a wonderful radio channel coming out of California, run by a gentleman by the name of JC.
Really? This is going to be interesting. We got 3 opponents this time.
3 opponents to get ahead of and win $11.
Ooh. I feel so fancy. I watched some gameplay of Squirrel with a Gun today while I was at work. It wasn't bad.
It is very reminiscent of Goat Simulator for me.
Yeah. The fuck? Why the fuck is Mary so far up there?
Mary's about the average distance that they are from you. Right at the start of the race. But they're usually about 200 to 300 ahead of you. Right turn.
Oh shit, you're the Interstate Jackal. Want a race for cash?
Just you, me, and the song on the radio. Let's race. Shit, wait, I don't want to lose.
Hey, come for me, Mary. You're going to lose. Lee moves much faster than you.
I should have gone straight.
Damn, you're fast. I'm not giving up yet.
Lakeisha is currently 200 ahead, and we're halfway through the song.
You're that speed devil from the race? What? When? How did you do that? Wait!
Oh, sorry, Keisha.
We waited exactly long enough for Gabby to recover the steering wheel. You did not catch up in that time. Goodbye. I have bad news, Miss Gabby. I'm done with Chicago Heat 15.
That's a shame.
What do I do with the Red Bull now?
I don't know. Find a Red Bull and throw it at it.
Racing you is
Okay.
the most exciting event of my life. Fuck, that's sad.
Got that sun in the eye.
Apparently that counted as a collision for some reason. By the way, isn't now.
Why is everyone so obsessed with you? Take their money and beat it. I will be faster next time.
I tried to be in a relationship many, many times. It doesn't work. Don't get me wrong, falling in love's not a problem for me. But sticking to it, ugh. And I don't know what it is, but after a while, could be weeks, could be months, she would ask me some innocent question like, hey, do you want to meet my mom? Or, hey, would you like to move in together? And I'm like, sure, babe, but in my head, my synapses start firing like it's 4th of July. Is that normal?
So she did get with Barbie.
Only 50% style. I'm sorry, Mr. Bob. You look very stylish.
That's a
We are
respect.
now level 2 fame.
Huzzah.
And we got $11. I am in me.
Let's see what we got. Oh, sweetest place. Okay.
Ooh.
Townsfolk say it's an unnatural way of living. They, on the other hand, feel wrongfully judged. Why can't everyone just leave them be? You could just keep on driving, but looking out the window, you see this woman staring at you. Are all these kids hers? She approaches the fence, eyes wild. Why do you keep harassing these poor children? She screams. But it sounds fake. When she gets closer, her demeanor changes. She takes out a thick envelope from her dress pocket. Could you, please? She nods at the mailbox right across the street.
Captive family.
Now, where do we want to go?
If we go south, that is 3 road segments. If we go southwest, that's only 2 road segments. So we have more time for events if we go south. We are currently 9 hours ahead of you.
That's good.
That is good.
I don't like those words.
I think I know this guy.
Of course you gave her a ride. She seemed like a rainbow in human form. Now you're in the middle of a bomb plot orchestrated by some hippie weatherman wannabes, overthrowing the regime by blowing up a U.S. Army career center in the middle of nowhere. It's not like you have no choice. You can bow to Babylon and snitch on her. She'll be arrested and you'll spend a few hours in a jail cell. But then again, you could come along for the ride. Stay put, wait for her to plant the bomb, then drive. Fast. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
These are usually set up to go off when there's the fewest number of people around. Ideally, they go off when no one's around. However, it's never ideal.
Fame and wanted level. Okay. Run from the cops.
We need to rest next time we come to a city.
Yep. This is a very interesting game. Although I don't like the amount of quiet that there is in the game.
Of which?
Like between loading screens and things like that.
Oh, fair. Yeah, no.
We're chasing the suspect. Holy crap! Gotta respect those driving skills.
As you fishtail into a transport. Right up here. Right now.
All pursuit units, stand down. He got away.
Please don't end up in the lake.
Man, just buy my painting already. Is there blue in it? I don't know, man. Jesus, the granny's face is kind of blue. She is being choked. But mostly it's about the message, right? May I remind you it's called The Devil's Paws Are Plushy Indeed. Looking at it is like when you shake a can of cream soda so hard it explodes on your face, and you're sort of angry but also sort of sad because half is gone and it's never coming back, and you're all cold and sticky, but it's kind of nice too, having all that sugar on your face. So my painting is kind of like that. An explosive can of cream soda. A real masterpiece. Can be yours for $500.
It just sounds like something that my work would sell.
I mean, it might be. We are just over 50% wanted level. Nonetheless, but
we need focus.
We need the focus. That focus grab was miserable. We are still 9 hours ahead of fear.
Good.
So we're doing all right.
Oh, good.
You are
we're
listening
listening
to
to the
Virtue FM, the home of the Steve Landry Show. Virtue FM, truth, faith, and the American way.
And liberty!
Hi, I'm Steve Landry, and whether you like it or
Wrong game.
not, I'm always right.
Hello, option. Ah, chill race. Hello. I could probably
I like
use
nice chill races.
Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
A nice chill race, a chill ride. Hell yeah. Just enjoy the ride, baby.
It's like Squinto, but if he was speaking more softer.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope he just shows up in chat and just hears the narrator.
Oh, it would be great. I mean, I can ping him if you want.
Nah. Leave him be.
Fair. This is the first chill race we've had.
In a while, yeah.
The computer revolution is here, and it's coming to our very homes. Many predict personal computers will become widely used in every household, becoming a part of our daily lives and changing the world as we know it in the process. With our dynamically evolving technology, these machines may help us with such things as ordering groceries or cleaning, and even offer some playable games for personal enjoyment. Though that may sound enticing to some, many people are scared, fearing the impact computers could have on our lives in the future. Meanwhile, the scientific community reassures the public that machines have no agency of their own, only perform human delegated actions, and any notion of a so-called digital uprising is pure fiction. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
I should make my own line of personal computers. I'm thinking of making Hairsoft. What do you think?
Two people were injured in the bombing of the U.S. Army Career Center in the town of Maple. Moments after the explosion, the perpetrator and her driver led the police in a dramatic pursuit. Despite the efforts of the police, the criminals have managed to escape. The Weather Underground, a far-left organization, claimed responsibility for the attack, demanding an immediate end to the war in Vietnam and the withdrawal of all American troops. The victims are 18-year-old Lucius Johnson, who wanted to serve as a medic, according to his family, and his 36-year-old mother, Aaliyah Williams. Doctors say both sustained severe injuries. Mr. Johnson is likely to lose his hand.
So the bomb did have the best case scenario. No deaths, only 2 injured.
Yeah, but he's gonna lose his hand.
Yeah.
And for a medic, you kind
That
of
girl
need
Riley
that.
from the Rainbow Revolution station? Yeah. I don't know what to think about her. People say she's a punk, bad influence. But that girl, she's as sharp as a needle. Did you know that she's just 19 years old? Truth be told, she reminds me of my daughter in a very strange, kind of twisted way. Haley's got that brilliant imagination too. She sees things in a unique way. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Riley would be willing to call you mommy.
And all the sex and being
We're not going there. She's only 19.
Gay. Which I don't have a problem with. And if Haley would one day tell me, it would be hard, but it shouldn't be, you know?
For a second, I thought that was painted black.
The sky's not red right now.
Beautiful. We do need more focus. We're down to $11. We need to head south. Thank you, Willie Wiley, for the tier 1 gift sub to Motors Milk Mom.
Much appreciated,
It's
Willie.
been a while since you've been to a drive-in theater. They're playing this famous movie about a little girl possessed by the devil. The priests are about to perform an exorcism. The demon speaks and it sounds as if it's talking directly at you. Coward, always running. Facing reality would crush you. The movie continues as if nothing happened. Slowly, you calm down. It's just exhaustion. Must be.
How much focus am I losing?
You lost 3 pips. We might want to have a quick rest. We are still 10 hours ahead.
We will rest very soon.
There. Also, Willie, I'm not surprised that there was a disappointing lack of road-themed milk names.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
The road before you is wide and empty. The night is peaceful, and Meltdown FM is playing your song. The car basically drives itself. You look to the right to discover you've been speeding alongside the falling stars. Weird season for Perseids. You hit the gas and start racing them, thinking about
Cops.
Yep.
We're currently still 10 hours ahead. Do we want to do the race to Houston and get there in 8 hours? With 4 focus?
How much focus?
4, 8, 10.
So we need to get
Or-
to Houston, which is
2 stops away. That one and then straight south. No, wait, that's Dallas. So Houston would be the one right after Dallas. Yeah.
so we're going to Oklahoma and then
Fair.
down south across Texas.
Ah, Robot is sad because the Napalm Orbital and Helldivers is now.
Seems like we have another contestant on the line. Hi, Mark. You're on the air, and we're ready for your love confession.
Thanks, Helen. I hope my boyfriend's listening. Trevor, we first met at an arcade, so I'll speak in the language of video games.
Oh boy.
Without you, I'm just a sad arcade machine. You are my coin. You get me going, light me up, and make me loud with joy. When I'm shooting Space Invaders, you're my shield, protecting me from harm. And for a game of Pong to work, you need 2 paddles. Otherwise, it's just game over. I want you to be my second paddle. I want to play with you forever. I hope you'll marry me.
Whoa,
Good night,
dude,
everybody.
are you proposing?
Yes, I am.
Are there any extra points for that? We have to discuss the rules.
Now that's one way to make a proposal.
Oh, 100%. Now you stop that, ferret. Do we want $15?
We do like $15. But do we have enough money to make it?
It costs $7 to fill out at the next location. We have enough. We have enough money to do 1 fill up, but not 2 fill up.
Mm-hmm. So in other words, we need to get money. But it isn't $20. Yeah, $20 is $20. I dislike how in the loading screen there's no sound whatsoever. I hate it.
Do you have a favorite type of lollipop? I have a favorite type of lollipop.
As much as my child self hates me, I've always been a fan of Tootsie Pops.
That's fair enough. Tootsie Pops are a good pop. You, Rosso, you have a favorite type of lollipop?
Don't know, it's been a while since I've had one.
You may have overtaken me now.
Sure.
The race ain't over yet.
So,
You're just too slow.
when I was growing up, I got enough money to buy an entire tin of Koopa Koop lollipops in the ice cream flavors.
You may have overtaken me
My
now,
favorite
but the race
type of
ain't over
lollipop
yet.
is the chocolate banana sundae lollipop that they used to make. Oh yeah, no, Willie. Wind Waker is a great game for how it's made behind the scenes. Detour right here.
You're the Interstate Jackal. Want to race for cash?
You got lost, Jackie? Should I wait for you? You're just too slow. You may have overtaken me now, but the race ain't over yet.
I'm gonna lose this race.
Probably. Mostly because of those.
I got an achievement for that.
Hey people, you're not gonna believe this. I beat the Jackalope.
The Interstate Jackalope is still at large. The law enforcement remains clueless as to the final destination of the driver. We have reports suggesting that the fugitive is now making deliveries for anonymous individuals. The police are planning to interrogate the people in question, hoping to get some leads on the Interstate Jackalope's future actions. Will the police finally manage to unveil the identity of the speeding criminal? While the law enforcement is dealing with earthly consequences of the driver's actions, others turn to spiritual ones as members of the Church of Science suspect that the Jackalope may be their next prophet. Let's hope we'll find out soon enough. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
Yes, Rosa?
Oh, it's just the Church of Science, and I'm like, that's Scientology.
Yeah.
What?
So,
A church of science thinking that a mad scientist is the next prophet?
So, the back of that tanker truck that we passed had a sock and buskin on it. The fuck are they delivering?
It's 3 a.m. for me, so I'm gonna head off, but I'll still be watching the stream.
Have a good one, dude.
No worries, have a good one there, Rosa.
Have a good night.
We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
No. What was the bet for?
$17.
Do we think
No.
we can make the bet? Okay. We might have to make the delivery then. Unless you want to go just straight south.
No. I'll take the hour.
Can't do the $10 though.
Yeah, I could, but I probably wouldn't make it. Apparently, we got a chase going on in Oklahoma. Looks like long, winding roads.
Rich Willie. The one thing I will say isn't so much the travel in open world games is a problem, but when it's an open world game that is dead. So there's no life in it, there's no POIs.
Police, this is the driver. Go fuck yourself.
Excuse me, Mr. Policeman. You're about to ass. Oh.
Holy crap. Gotta respect those driving skills.
Shortcut on right now.
I've lost him. He drove off road. This driver is a lunatic. A really talented lunatic.
Goodbye.
Oh, look above. Oh, you
Approaching the county line. We're gonna lose him. All pursuit units, stand down. He got away.
Hey, you're on the
Are
news.
American roads
Yeah.
becoming racetracks for criminals? The jackalope not only continues to evade American law enforcement, but also engages in racing competitions on our very roads. It appears they are willing to disregard any speed limit in order to beat their opponent. The police ask all drivers to remain vigilant and immediately report any jackalope sightings to local authorities. And so the high-speed chase that gripped the entire country continues, with no finish line in sight. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
No, Kath, I don't remember when county lines meant something, because I'm not in the States.
Falling Stars Part 2! Woo!
Beautiful. I was wondering when we'd see the rest of them.
Perseids? Uh-huh, sure, right. It was a damn satellite. One of those new ones, meant to shoot down nuclear missiles. Apparently the only thing they're good at is crashing into the ground. You scour the debris and find something that looks like a storage device, when suddenly this guy appears. Yes, he's working for the Russians, but that doesn't mean he's not a true American patriot. He simply believes in mutual assured destruction. These satellites, if operational, would upset the balance between NATO and the USSR, and that means World War III. So, maybe hand him over the parts and he'll worry about the world peace. You'll be rewarded.
He's working for the Russians. Gabby is a Russian.
Enjoy your information, sir.
Give me the money. I want the money. Give.
3 minutes to get into first place.
Hopefully I don't crash this time. That would be a real shame. Damn shame, I tell you.
Whoa, folks. You know who I've just seen? The interstate jackalope himself.
Ferret, at this point in time, it looks like it's a cross between imposter syndrome and several other things. Left up here. Whoop.
Hey dude, where are you? I thought we were having a race.
Wanna earn some bucks? Race me till the end of the song.
Right up here. Right here.
You may have overtaken me now, but the race ain't over yet.
We're currently 69 yards ahead of Dave.
Racing you was the most exciting event of my life. Fuck, that's sad.
A little bit.
If I win, I can make the news, right? That'd be cool.
Where the fuck is the road?
You should have handled left when you hung right.
You're just too slow. You may have overtaken me now, but the race ain't over yet.
Race is over, motherfucker.
You know how to drive. You win.
Situational irony.
The meds are kicking in, so hear me out before I go all stupid fucking happy again. There's really only one thing I need you to take away from my little show. There's no purpose, no God, no Yahweh, no Allah, no karma, no destiny. There's just this nonsense. A collection of biochemical reactions that by pure trickery drive us forward, always forward, perpetuating this preposterous circus we call life. Spreading futility and suffering from generation to generation, sentencing millions, billions, to participate in this monstrous, vicious cycle of misery, disappointment, and death. This species to which we belong will one day disappear to the benefit of the planet. I think of this with pleasure, you know?
Damn, JC's world really is a sad one. Backwoods illegal car racing is how we got NASCAR. They ran moonshine.
They ran moonshine, they ran from cops, they probably ran a little bit of hemp. I say a little bit.
Dare Hunter meant you traveled from town to town because a random person asked. Why am I not surprised? This guy has no dignity at all. Hey, if you're listening, listen to me and listen well. Why don't you do me and all the real Americans a favor? If you're so radical, go to China or the USSR or Cuba or Sweden. You know, one of those communist havens. Bring your message of freedom to them.
I don't think he likes the fact that I may have done something to that U.S. Base and then gave a Russian a satellite.
What? No. We are currently 9 hours ahead of the fear.
You bump into him by accident as you get out of the car and step onto the sidewalk. The man gets pissed, blowing the whole thing out of proportion. Are you blind? You can't park here. It's a sidewalk, you moron. A sidewalk! While the wife tries to calm him down as they walk away. You notice something shiny on the ground and pick it up. It's a very old-fashioned heart-shaped locket with 2 photos inside. It's that couple, no doubt about that. You'd get good money for it. He should have been nicer, right?
He was a black man in 1970s America.
Yep.
If he's not the right level of aggressive, he ends up dead.
Yep.
We are at 2/3 focus right now, with 3 legs left.
Dreaming of Claudia, huh?
Not many things in this world beat bacon and eggs. Unless the meal gets interrupted by Claudia Cardinale, casually seating herself at your table. She orders fries. Oh, the day she's having. Recently, she has invested in an Amazon milk frog farm. They were reproducing so fast that some had to be moved to the attic. Soon they were everywhere. Everywhere. Jumping out of toilets, lamps, cupboards. One hid in a cereal box. Ate itself to death. Oh, and they're poisonous. Claudia's fuming. What's she to do? Suddenly, you wake up. It was just a dream. But wait. What was your advice? You told her to...
Sell the frogs. Don't know what that did, but okay.
We will find out in the next major stop. We are currently 4 hours ahead of the fear.
His own funeral.
You meet Jake next to an immobilized Greyhound bus. When he asks for a ride to his own funeral, you can't exactly refuse. His foster parents just about tolerated him. They didn't even notice when he ran away 3 weeks ago. When a hiker discovered a little person's body completely mauled by a bear, everyone assumed it was him.
And the fucker's gonna show up at his own funeral.
Jake offers you his driver's license. Don't need it anymore since I'm dead and all. Still need cash, though. It'll take a bit of work to fake it, but you're pretty sure the cops will fall for it.
Oh, fuck it. It helps out Jake, and it gets me down on the wanted list. Is this another race?
Maybe. $20.
20 bucks is 20 bucks, and it's one opponent.
And it's in Texas.
It is in Texas. What does that mean?
Roads are mostly smooth. There might be a few hills, however, there should also be a few shortcuts. 76 yards ahead.
Good luck to you.
I do declare, Chantel, you are quite kind.
Dollar left.
Song on the radio. Let's race.
Dollar right. Right ahead. Right here. Mind the pump.
Why is everyone so obsessed with you, Jackalope? You're not special. You're just a scared kid. You in front of me ain't gonna last.
You're pulling ahead fairly decent.
Funny how she calls me a scared kid.
And then freaks out. Right ahead. Right here. Into the cornfield. Over the bridge. Mind the river.
Hey, it's that driver from the news. Good job fooling all those cops.
We're currently 100 yards ahead of Chantel. And halfway through the song. Yes, robot is the core.
Hey, folks, I just saw that jackalope. Lucky me.
Did you just make a goat sound, sir? That right. Brake turn ahead. Right here. Find the cow.
Move.
We didn't mind the cow. Lay to get your digitally rubber banding ass off the road.
You in front of me ain't gonna last.
Pointed to come up in the song. Needs about a minute. Dollar left. Currently 100 yards ahead of Chantel.
Oh my, it really is you, the interstate jackalope.
Dollar left. Sharp right.
Take the money and beat it. I'll be faster next
When my
time.
papa was sad, he'd make a face like he'd just smelled a horrible fart and go about his day. Mama, same. And if something really bad did, like, actually happen, my parents would be like, oh no, what is this? Sudden blindness. And they'd pretend nothing's happened.
I will be right back.
Like with Minnie's death.
All right.
They flushed her down the toilet when I was at school. But did it ever occur to them to invite me to her funeral? Nope. Instead, they lied to me that she's still alive. She's swimming in the Bahamas, hon. Yeah, right. I know she's dead, motherfuckers. Sis had told me last week.
Another first, 108, perfect, yeah. And 75% uncatchable.
Beautiful.
'Give me that score.
100 yards ahead of Chantel. Dollar left. Right here. Find the cow. Move.
Beautiful. 108, perfect, yeah. And 75% uncatchable. Give me that score. 'Give me that score. 108, perfect, yeah. And 75% uncatchable. Give me that score.
$20.
$20 is $20. Legal racing.
Kath, the
Your first
proper answer
instinct
to
is
that
to
is
run,
full
but
sanity.
you're curious what's with that weird-looking cop. I don't want to lock you up, he starts. What I do want is to prove to everyone I'm still the fastest cheetah in the county. One fair race, or I'll make life difficult for you. Win, and I'll tell my guys to ease off your back.
What you think?
Why not?
Fair.
Focus. You can win this.
It's a legal race. I'm going to smash the hell out of them.
Beautiful.
Why does it give me a tip to pay attention to police radio during police chases?
Because the police chatter actually tells you what's going on nearby.
Hey, it's that driver from the news. Good job fooling those cops.
Brake turn ahead. Brake turn here.
Whoa, folks. You know who I've just seen? The Interstate Jackalope himself.
Double left. Left ahead. Left here. Currently almost 100 yards ahead of the cheetah.
Hello there, Mr. Jackalope. Good luck to you.
How the fuck is he catching up?
Top gun.
If it ain't the infamous Interstate Jackalope, don't let them catch you.
Speed is currently 159 behind. Left ahead. Left here. I can stop doing that if it's distracting you, by the way, Bob.
No, I dig it.
Hurt.
Oh my! It really is you, the Interstate Jackalope.
Speed is currently 23 behind and catching. I recognize this tactic. Ahead. 20 seconds left.
Hey folks, I just saw the Jackalope. Lucky me.
This is getting serious, you guys. I'm getting nervous, okay? And I don't like getting nervous, not one bit. Fuck. I mean, I know she'll be fine. She has to be. Like, they got nothing on her. But some people want to get her.
And it's not just the popo. The whole world wants to go all psycho on her. Throw her into a meat grinder, 4 patties, and serve triple driver cheeseburgers at Burger Chef. Do you want her to become a fucking burger? No. Whoever wants her gone's gonna have to deal with us first. So keep your eyes open for the scum, because they're out there. But oh, we're gonna grind them. Hard. Shit, now I want a burger.
Hell.
So do I.
Burgers a taste.
This guy's still fucking red.
I can't tell if we gained a bunch or lost a bunch there.
We'll find out in a second. Fame up, wanted down.
Beautiful. Car needs repair. We're almost at 2/3 durability.
We have 7 hours. The best fertility clinic in town. Don't send Gabby to a fertility clinic. That's a bad idea.
You stop to stretch your legs, and suddenly you find yourself in the middle of a conflict. The situation is dynamic, but you gather this much. A husband and a wife were just informed of a successful in vitro procedure. Then a particularly vicious pastor, supported by his most fervent followers, decide to let the pair know what they think about their happy moment.
Oh.
Mr. Sir, I'm pretty sure Naked Mole Rat has more hair than... Please step down from the pedestal.
Yeah.
Podium, podium.
Gabby hates religious nut jobs.
You jump out of the car and get in the preacher's face. No need to punch him, though. Words are enough to shut him up.
We're currently 7 hours ahead of the pier.
We do need
After
to,
about one.
What?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that'll max out our focus, so hold on to that for now.
Mm-hmm. The witch's card. Hello.
Ooh.
Gabby
Let's see if
does
it's
like
anything in it.
Gabby does like witches.
The amusement park must have been abandoned years ago. Still, you decided to go past the turnstiles. Why? You're not exactly sure. The place seemed quiet and safe. Maybe that's why. You follow the strong smell of incense and find a seer's tent. There's no one inside. Only one thing left behind. A single tarot card. You freeze. There's a deeper meaning to it. It symbolizes the Fool. You laugh bitterly. At least there's some cash there.
The Fool is a card about optimism and good outcomes, if I remember correctly. KM might be able to fix that for me if she's still around. Sorry, if they're still around. It's kind of like Mr. Nixon.
Snignix and Manda are also really good ones to learn about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they ran a wrestling show based on the tarot.
We have to go towards the pier for this one. We are going to run face first into it, so we might want repairs.
A man is pounding on the door at a local radio station. He's aggressive, clearly drunk. You pull over, roll down the window, and hear something about a crazy bitch. Disgusting slander. Classic. A woman behind the window is yelling too. Then you spot a wallet laying on the ground. It's probably his. He wouldn't notice someone taking it.
Yeah, but she's gonna intervene.
You get out of the car and confront the asshole. When you're done with him, he's not so pretty anymore.
I'm willing to bet that's what's her face's abusive husband.
Oh, 100%. What do you want to do?
Oh, there's literally no way to get to the target now.
That definitely sucks. I was wondering about that.
A ferocious dust storm forces you to seek shelter, but the large shed you see by the road is already occupied. The girl looks young, ambitious, and nervous. She wants to become a NASCAR driver. Claims she drives better than any man. Want to verify that claim? Right now, in the storm, or are you chicken?
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get that claim.
NASCAR is also a lot different than street racing,
Mm-hmm.
both psychologically and physically.
NASCAR is a more sustained race, whereas street racing is intense bursts.
Yeah. A NASCAR vehicle is also designed to pull to the left.
If it ain't the infamous Interstate Jackalope, don't let them catch you.
Hard left. Right up ahead. Right here.
I missed it.
That's fine. Right.
This bitch is driving an old-style NASCAR actual car.
Yeah. Hard right.
Well, hello there, Mr.
You left.
Jackalope. Good luck to you.
Hard right.
Very hard right, apparently.
What the hell is this? Devil's hairpins? Hard left. Might be. Right ahead. Right here.
Oh my, it really is you, the Interstate Jackalope.
Shallow right. Right you. Left you.
Jesus, what are these roads?
Devil's hairpin. Shallow, no, hard right. Left ahead. Left here.
Hey, folks, I just saw the jackalope. Lucky me.
Hard right. Green right. I would love an overhead of this road. Stop left. Hard right.
That's the speedster. The
Stop
Interstate
left.
Jackalope. Holy smokes.
Awful. Top left. Left, right.
Look where you're going! You're gonna kill somebody!
You left. You right. You left.
The days of the Sweetler Amusement Park are coming to an end, and the townsfolk couldn't be happier. One of the country's largest parks is facing demolition after almost 67 years. The park was shut down 2 years ago after a staggering 15 fires in just 5 years and remained unattended until now. The extreme number of misfortunes led many to believe the park was haunted and put pressure on the park's owner to finally dismantle it. Today, the public's wishes are finally being fulfilled as Sweetler Amusement Park will finally be replaced with modern housing. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
Perfect.
So you're telling me that the interstate jackalope, the same jackalope that's currently speeding around like they're being chased by the devil himself, you know, the one that treats the United States of America like their own personal racetrack, that same jackalope is now making deliveries? Does that sound right to you? Because why in the hell would they stop to help out a random stranger? It makes no sense. Unless, and hear me out, this package is important. Like, I don't know, like the jackalopes going around trying to find a heart for their dying mother or something. I'll get back to you folks, but I think I'm onto something here.
Interesting theory there, Joy. At this point, I think I'm just going to go until everything ends, and then I think we're going to call for the evening because we've been going for 3 hours.
Sounds good.
Is this just a show
Your
race?
journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcast.
I do like me a chill race.
Mm-hmm. Just being able to drive and listen for a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think of this game so far?
It has an interesting basis.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is over the Cold War, which means it runs from the 50s to the 70s, which means you get that whole kettle of fish. Because right now you're driving 60s car. The previous run you were driving a 70s, 80s car. Apparently that tree's on fucking tire.
It's now 2:27 a.m. and we're entering the longest part of the night.
This is creepy.
We're in the middle of the house. Park.
When was the last time you chased your dream? When was the last time you reached the sky?
Why is my control so bad?
Have you
Shit.
ever even tried?
It might be because we have such low repair on the car.
Think about it. The universe is 14 billion years old. Earth, 4 billion years.
Excuse me.
Homo sapiens appeared 200,000 years ago.
We're not driving by relatives of yours, are we?
Maybe.
The Egyptian civilization 7,000 years ago.
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations, but
How long?
they don't have their wallets on them. Is that a Cybertruck?
How much more time do you want to waste?
No, it isn't. Good.
You're the only one who's in charge of choosing the path to your happiness.
I mean, of all the bullshit you've said, that one's 100% true. But that one's also true.
What, silence?
You didn't hear what he said?
The gods are
No.
watching.
I like that man.
Of course you would.
He knows things.
Philip K. Dick.
Ah, yes. The Kingdom of Dick. We might need a little bit of focus. Oh, we have more repair than I thought we did. For some reason, I thought we were down to almost a third again. We're now in New Mexico. With nowhere to go. Okay.
Well,
There's light.
And then you
No
died.
darkness. No voices in the bright void. No pain. Only pure, peaceful sadness. It feels good to just lay there. You've run for so long, and now, finally, it's over. You almost forgot what it's like to just stay in one place. Oh, how you've missed it. But something's urging you to go back and try again, one more time. No, you don't want this. You don't need this. In desperation, realizing that soon you'll forget the silence, you try to etch the memory of it into your mind. A couple of seconds later, it's gone.
hey Catherine, doesn't this sound like Victor Vicious? You called a friend from the past. That was nice. Helped a woman from the sect. So for this round, I got maximum fame and maximum goodness.
Ooh. Bob, look in the top right.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the eyes of an Eshrak.
Hmm. What is it? Why does your bullshit keep following me?
Mr. Bob, I happen to be in this vehicle with you.
Ah, shit. Taking the risky route is your thing. You use numerous detours during your races. You perform barrel rolls. Freaking barrel rolls. Absolute legend. I actually got an achievement for doing that barrel roll.
Oh, I believe it.
I like how it actually gives you a rundown of what you did.
Oh yeah, no. Katharina, if we're dealing with Gabby in a temporal loop because of an Esherak, that means Gabby has gathered the interest of Raz Hashim, who is probably the only fucker in the multiverse who is more multi-present than Gabby is. Oh no, the hydrate bot still goes off every so often. Speaking of Bob, what was your drink today?
I believe it was a cherry cola.
Ooh. I like that song. It's a good song.
Indeed.
Thank you, Willie.
That emote.
Yes, Bob.
That emote certainly is a thing.
Boy, howdy. The hydrate bot went off at 10:48 last. So about a minute ago. What's lewd, Ferret? I don't see anything that could possibly be lewd in the chat. Outside of the shill bot, which got murdered. Thank you, Mr. Bob, for letting me be your rally car caller for you this evening.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done that. I had actually forgotten that I had done that. Last time I did that, the guy broke his fucking axle because he didn't listen to a call.
That's a shame.
Yeah. The worst part about it is he was my ride home with that vehicle. Hey, Sasquatch, how you doing?
Hey,
You have perfect
Sasquatch.
timing.
How goes, my friend? You showed up just in time. Let's see. We are going, we're going to be, think about who I want to raid. There's a lot of people raiding there's a lot of people going around right now.
Yeah.
Following.
Oh, do you already have someone?
I'm looking at people. I'm figuring out who to raid. It is
because I have Cardoodle, and I have Distortion Devil.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 people, and I have a D10. So therefore, I will roll the D10 and find out who we raid.
Glorious. You know, I've clicked over just because, and I caught myself off guard because I haven't been seeing myself flash on the screen all night, right up until now.
Mm-hmm. I have decided.
With her. No, I'm not going to do that.
We will raid the Monty Glue. Everybody, show love to the Monty.
The Monty requires love.
Yes.
We must give it to her.
Show love. Have a good one. See you tomorrow for Maelstrom, hopefully. Unless I feel like shit.
Fair. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.